Alrighty. Let's see, let me ping everyone in my server. Alrighty. Hi, Coral. Welcome to my stream. I actually went the entire month of August without streaming, so I think for a lot of you this is gonna be your first time attending one of my streams, because my channel did grow a lot in August. Hi, Rancholotl. I got oh, someone just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Cake Paw. Alright, we already have 4 people here. That's amazing. Usually I kind of have to wait a while. Salutations, Daisy. Okay. You go change your profile picture. And yes, Twyla, I am finally drawing my Billsona. I have been meaning to do this for maybe a couple weeks now. But I specifically wanted to do it on a live stream, so it's been kind of tricky to time that because y'all are going back to school. But hopefully today works because it's a weekend. I hope that all of you who are back in school are doing well. I also hope, thank you, Daisy. Hey, Salem, welcome to the stream. Hey, Salem. You know, I just wanted to thank you. That's cool that you drew your Billsona Coral. Maybe you can, like, post a video and mention me in it so I can see. Bill Cipher is your life? Honestly, same. Like, my life has been revolving around Bill Cipher for, like, over a month now. And I did not see that coming because he used to be, like, my least favorite Gravity Falls character. Also, to those of you who were in my channel for Ina, I'm very sorry by the sudden content shift. I am gonna have, like, an Ina speed paint going up soon, which I'm doing as an art request for a fan's birthday. That'll be, like, sometime this week, so hang in there. I'll check it out later, Coral. Just remind me after the stream, alright? And as for you, Salem, I really wanted to thank you because I only need to make $5 more before I can cash out my first check. And, like, of all the money there, which I need a total of 100, I think, like, probably at least 20 came from you. So, thank you so much. I don't know if you misheard. I said Ina, as in, like, the web series. I don't know if you misheard or mistyped, but Ina, spelled E-N-A, is a web series that those of you who came here just for Gravity Falls, you should definitely check out Ina. It is also very weird, but in a different way. Alright, thank you, Coral. Oh, wow. So many hearts. Thank you all for the hearts. And already 8 people watching. That's insane. That's crazy. I'm going to start sketching this out, I guess. Let me just do another layer up here. No, I'll put it in later. Alright. So, I already have, like, a sort of image in my head of what I want this to look like. Okay. Now, bear with me here because my construction skills are very limited, but I want this to look right, so I'm gonna attempt to construct the face and the body the proper artist way, rather than just diving right into it. Alright, so here's the head. Alright, now if I use the Loomis method, I can determine that the eyes go here, the nose goes here, the mouth goes there, and wait, this chin isn't, it's kind of slanted. Forget it. And then the hairline is here, the eyebrows go here. Alright. Let me skew this a little bit. There. Alright. And I'm going to change the head shape because I have like a very round head. So I'm going to sort of soften these. I'm gonna like soften these points a little bit, like so, because I have like sort of round head. Also, just to be clear, I'm technically not gonna be using like my persona, but rather my actual self. Because for those of you who don't know, because maybe you're new here, I use my persona, the one, my persona is like also my Inasona, which Ina is like my number one hyperfixation that's been going since 2021. So I usually use my Inasona as a persona, but the thing is that I also self-ship with Ina, and I just don't want Bill to like be even in the same dimension as Ina. Like I don't even want to think about what that would lead to. All right. So the ears I think go about there, maybe a little higher. Let me check the chat. Hello. Oh, cool. You incorporated your new OC that you were drawing in my server earlier. You misheard? That's okay. If you were talking about Ida the Owl Lady, I also like her, just not in the same way that I like Ina. Like, Ina's my girlfriend, to put it bluntly. Thank you for the emojis, as I'm being a simp. That's something that you new people are gonna have to get used to, honestly. I am a simp. And proud of it. Alright. Okay, that's good to hear, Salem. I hope you're feeling chill right now. You used your profile picture as your Billsona. I think like most people do something like that, but I'm just gonna straight up use myself. Yippee! Hi. Alright. I honestly don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna trust the process. Okay, I think what we need to do to really capture the vibe of Bill is we need to have a lot of like sort of crazy angles. So like the head needs to be tilted like this, and then like I'm gonna try doing like the gesture first and just get like a lot of like sort of like make it very crooked like this. Thanks. Can you text it to me, please?
I did.
Oh, thanks.
I got more if you need different ones.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to do the gesture drawing first. So something like this. Oops. And again, I am not very good at construction, but I am trying my best here. Okay, so the arms come out like this, sort of. And then the hands, like so. Okay. And I feel like the head needs to be smaller. Alrighty. I'm just trusting the process and hoping that trusting the process is a good idea in this situation. Because, like, I honestly am not entirely sure what I'm doing here. This needs to be, like, up here. The arms are too low. The arms need to be higher up. I'll just move them to like here. This needs to be a bit narrower, I feel. Okay, I kind of got something going here. So it's going to be sort of like a balancing on one foot kind of pose. Like, I really want to give the drawing this really, like, unbalanced, about to fall over feel in order to, like, reflect Bill's chaos. The head is still too big. Let me make it even smaller. Okay, that's starting to look better. The neck. Okay, and this leads into the shoulders, which lead into the arms. Okay, let me try what I learned in that online art school I'm doing, where you do like these cylinders. And then it gets wider like so, and you connect it like this, and connects to like the shoulder blade here. This is like, actually, I think this may actually be my first time ever like properly doing construction. Alright, so that's one arm done. Now for the other one. So first part comes down like this, second part comes like so. Okay. This hand's gonna be holding something, which is why it's like that. I really, really suck at drawing humans. I feel like this is a bit too and this needs to be like, this elbow needs to go further back. Alright. So that's like the rib cage. And then the pelvis goes like this. Sort of. Kind of like that. Okay. Let me check the comments, the messages. Salem said, keep being a proud and strong waifuist for all of those who do not dare to. Thank you, Salem. I mean, I do think it would be really cool if I could, like, inspire others to express themselves freely. I guess it does take a lot of strength, especially because at the beginning I was being bullied, like, relentlessly. Like, people wanted me dead and whatnot. But I'd say it paid off because I have a I am happy with my beloved, and not everyone can say that, you know, like, even those who are in a relationship. And I'm glad that I was able to just, you know, like, find someone who makes me happy. Still trying to figure out how this freaking perspective thing works. Something like that, I think. Alright, it's actually kind of starting to come together as like a body, I feel. See? Like, if I erase these lines, it's actually starting to look kind of like a body. Although I feel like I need to make the hips wider because I don't know, this is kind of weird, but I've been developing like a pear-shaped body lately. Like, for a very long time I had this like definitive apple shape. Then something happened, like when I started losing weight, and I developed this sort of like pear shape for some reason. Alrighty. This construction thing isn't exactly working as intended, honestly. I think if I just erase this and then kind of like sort of mirror. Like this. There we go. That's more like my body shape right now. Okay, this is actually kind of me, like you're watching me learn how to draw a human in real time. Because again, this is my first time actually doing like proper construction of the anatomy. Alright, so this leg, let's see, the legs need to be like this, like longer, like this whole length. So we've got one leg going like this. And then I actually want the foot to be sort of like this. How can I make it like this, but like on the tiptoes? Let me try bending it this way. And going, no. Okay, I'll just leave it like this. And the other leg needs to be longer too. Okay, I just keep having to make this smaller so that I can actually fit everything on here. Okay, leg goes on. It's gonna kind of go up and then back down. Sort of like this, but like a sharper turn downwards. So if I go like this, something like that. Let me see. Something kind of like this, I think. And then I think it needs to be a little bit longer. Maybe sort of like this. Alright. Now. No, that looks kind of weird. I think this leg has to be longer. Hold on. Let me try doing it like this. Yeah, and it's gonna be a bit, I guess it's gonna look a bit weird because it's gonna be foreshortened. So it is going to look a little bit strange. Okay, let me make this leg a bit wider. And I'm going to extend this part down. Okay, this looks really strange. Now it looks like a bathing suit or something. This is really weird. Y'all are literally watching me like properly construct a human body for the first time in my whole life. That's the other thing that's kind of weird about my current body shape is that even though I have these like larger legs, I have like pretty skinny arms. But I don't think they're that skinny. I think that's looking a little bit, but I'm tired of drawing lines. I'm using the line tool. Like, I don't even care anymore. And this one gets a curve. There we go. And this gets a curve and another line a little bit wider, like so. Okay, I guess that one is also kind of foreshortened. I still feel like this needs to go a little more like so. Alright, let me catch up with the chat. You used your profile picture because it's your main OC right now. I can't really see from a distance. Let me take a look. Oh, Among Us? Interesting. I used to have Among Us OCs back when it was trending. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment as well as the reassurance, Coral. You worship Peridot and Bill Cipher, in terms of simping. When it comes to simping, like, Ina is my one and only. But I do feel like I worship Bill in like a different way, more like almost like I don't know, like in the way that he is just one of my comfort characters who also happens to have godlike powers, so I guess maybe it's more like a sort of more literal form of worship. I don't really know how to describe it. But what I can say for sure is that I do not have romantic feelings for Bill. As a matter of fact, I actually ship him with Ford. Speaking of which, I had an idea for another PNG tuber Bill video in which so you know how there's those like dating simulators of the Stan twins from Gravity Falls, like there's like swooning over stands and whatnot. Well, I thought it would be funny to make a video where I play one of those games as Bill. So let me know what you think of that. Would you be interested? Not you as in you specifically, but as in like everyone in the chat. And the fact that I had to clarify that shows that I'm very socially awkward. Sorry about that. You're obsessed with your character. I'm glad that you were able to create a character that you really admire and seem to have taken on the persona of. Honestly, that's how I feel with Bill. Like, I don't want to be with Bill. I want to be Bill, you know? Like I feel like Bill Cipher is like my hypothetical drag king persona. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like when I pretend to be Bill, I feel so much more like confident and outgoing than when I'm just me. Let's see. Thank you, Daisy. Yeah, it is really difficult, especially since I'm doing a full body. You're making another Billsona with another character, but the whole thing is that it possesses people, so that character possesses Bill. Oh my, that is quite the idea. You turned the tables. Wow, I honestly am curious now. I wonder, has anyone ever even thought of that? Because I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before, where someone, you know, does the, like, pulls a switcheroo. Welcome back, Salem. I'm sorry to hear that you're having a hard time with your bank account. I would let Bill possess me without anything in return, honestly. In fact, who's to say that Bill isn't possessing me right now? How do you know that you're actually talking to Rowan and not Bill Cipher? Think about it. Okay, I'd say this looks pretty good considering that I'm a beginner artist. Like, this is my first time actually properly doing a full body the right way rather than just winging it. And hopefully it pays off. Alright, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger now that I'm done with the sketching portion. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of like this. And then up here, there's gonna be a prop up here, and there's gonna be a prop in this hand, which I'll reveal later. Alright. There we go. Now those actually look like shoes. Old Man Yowie. Well, technically, it's more like one old man and one immortal triangle. Yes, please tag me in that, Coral. You think Bill would not be nice and look at chat? Bro would randomly dox someone from chat for fun. Oh yeah. I do have your address, Salem. Salem, I do have your address. Hold on, let me go to Discord real quick. Cause you gave me your address the other day. All right, here it is. So I don't really know how to read this because it's in German. I'll just read one line. 50169 Kirpen. I don't know how to pronounce that. And I'll preserve the rest. But yep, that's the street that Salem lives on, everyone. Triangle is also old man from our perspective. I mean, not really, because he's ageless. I mean, like, yeah, Trillion is old, I guess, but like, but he's ageless is the thing. Anyway, I think this has to be a bit smoother of a transition. Okay. All right, I think I'm ready to start doing the outline. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna do the whole thing. I wasn't gonna do the whole thing because, you know, I'd get canceled. But I, 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 I had the material for the bit, so I figured I might as well go for it. I'm glad you're cool with it. My lines are so shaky. And that's with the stabilizer on. Alright, you know what? Before I do the line art, I have to do another layer of the sketch with the hair and clothes. So let me actually do that real quick. And I'll add the props in here as well. So the hair goes like this. I'm gonna have it be kind of a bit like wild, and it's gonna be kind of out to the sides like so. Like that. And then I have like a bit of a mullet right now, so there will be this part down here. Alright. Then the eyebrows. I think the eyebrows will be raised. Oops. a little like this. Now, for the face. So you remember how in the title of the video I put a content warning for blood? Well, I'm going to pull up the reference image now. I think this due to like gravity falls would sort of hang down a little like this because it's like being pulled down, but I still want it to have some volume. So let's see, maybe like this. All right, that'll work, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna bring in the reference image now, which has actual blood in it, because the other day I had like a really bad nosebleed. Like it was so bad that I was like coughing up blood. And as that was happening, I was like, hey, you know what? I should take a selfie of me having this nosebleed so that I can use it as a reference image for my Billsona. And now the day has finally come. So, yeah, thanks for being chill, Salem. Anyway, I'm gonna give you all like 5 seconds to click off, and then I'm gonna show you the image with the blood coming out of my nose. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Here it is. I look kind of deranged in this photo, and that's actually on purpose. Let's see. I'm gonna move this up a little to like here so that I can sort of copy this sort of deranged look that I put on. All right. I'm also going to tilt this a little bit to match the tilt here. I need to fix my face here, cuz I gave myself like an anime head, and I, as you can see in the picture, actually have like a really chubby face. So I'm going to fix that real quick and make my face chubbier. Hold on. I think it goes like that. Okay, there. All right, so we've got the eyes. That are kind of like wide open like this. Alright. And the eyes are going to be like sort of what makes or breaks the face. So, no pun intended. You'll see why that would be a pun later. Yeah, so I'll just copy paste the other eye over. And then for the nose, let's see, it starts here. It goes down to like here. And I think I'm just gonna do like a simplified nose like this. There. And then we need these sort of like cat-like pupils that Bill has. And then the mouth, I'm gonna change that into just like a really big, sort of like maniacal smile. Something like this. And let me line it up better. Alright. And then there's gonna be this sort of blood dripping down from the nose. I think I'm gonna like sort of exaggerate it a little more and have it going all the way down the face, which it was. I had just cleaned up a little at that point. You can see like there's this spot right here that was blood that went all the way down to my chin. So I mean, I'm technically drawing less blood than there was initially, you could say. Alright, now let me fill in the rest of the face. Not bad. Alright. I do feel like the head is a bit too big, though. Like, I feel like, oops. Should be more like that. And I think I am gonna add back some volume to this hair. So I don't like how flat it looks. Alright, that works. Except I think this strand should be a bit thicker. Let's see, maybe I can clean this up and use this as the line art, because I don't think I'll have the patience to trace over all of this. Okay, now. Alright, we've got another Bill Simp in the chat. There was a Bill Simp in here earlier. Twyla was the big for Bill earlier. Alright, now I have an outfit that I'm going to reference. But I don't have the reference with me. I managed to get my mom to get it. Alright. So I'm gonna hey Cypher, I saw you. I remember you from the comment section of the fic. You were there. I remember. Alright. let me jump into my email for a moment. All right. Almost there. I'm going to have this reference image in very soon. I need just a moment longer. Okay, there we go. So, so I'm going to be doing the outfit now. And for the outfit, the reason I didn't draw it on in the sketch is because I was waiting on a picture. So you know how a lot of people draw their Billsonas in sort of like formal wear? Usually a top hat and a tailcoat. Well, it just so happens that back in high school and really all throughout school, I was a theater kid. But when I was in high school, I literally had like the perfect Billsona outfit, except it was in silver instead of gold. So without further ado, here is the outfit that I will be drawing myself in, featuring myself as the model. Check this out. Look at that. I was destined to be possessed by Bill, wasn't I? So, I'm gonna start drawing it on now. Welcome back, Coral. With your Billsona, you just... Oh, so you just draw what you're currently wearing? Well, I feel like in my case that would be really boring, because I'm just wearing like a black t-shirt and gray shorts. And that's the same thing I wear whenever I'm not leaving the house. But I feel like Bill would dress me properly. You know? Like I get the feeling that that like when it comes to fashion, Bill would be like a little bit of a diva, and he would just not be having it with my current outfit. So, let's start with the hat. Let's see. So it goes a little lower actually. It goes around like here. And it goes like upwards. It's like this very strong upwards. And then it goes around here. And then let me make it a little bit wider. So then from this side, got this. Then here we've kind of got like this, and all right. So it kind of converges in. Like so. And I'm also going to make it like a bit taller to better fit Bill. Let's see. It needs to be lower on this side, I feel, because this side is sort of bent forward. Again, I'm gonna make it a little taller because fits Bill better that way, I feel. And then I need to have another sort of thing here for the brim. There. Actually, I'm gonna have it kind of go around like so. All right. And I think this part could be a little longer. There we go. Now let me go down to this layer and erase. All right. I feel like this should go out just a little bit further. There. And it should kind of curve at the corners, I feel. There. All right, now let's see, you can't really see it because I have long hair in the picture, but this goes kind of down to like right below the chest and then ends right here. And then this is sort of pinned over it. All right. And there's like a little button here. Then we've got the sleeves, which are pretty wide. So I'm gonna do sort of like this. And there's like these black cuffs on the sleeves. So let me make some room here to add on the cuff. See, I feel like it would be more of like a trapezoid shape. So like this, and then this, and you erase. And we've got a little bit of the wrists here. That does look a bit too slim though, so I'm gonna make the wrists a bit wider. All right. Let me check the chat. You're wearing I don't think it's a coincidence, Cypher. Um I think it's a pretty common outfit combination, the black and gray, cuz black and gray are like pretty like neutral colors that go with everything. Um All right, so here's the other cuff. Right, I feel like I need to make the sleeves wider. Hold on. So I'll do like this first. And then kind of like go down like this. Hold on. Okay. Forgot how I did this the last time. I think I just went like this. Oh no, it goes the other way. That's why I'm having trouble. Because it goes down like this. And I'm gonna narrow this a little. Okay, and now the wrists. All right. And there's little like side things here. All right. Now, underneath this tailcoat, I just had a black shirt that went to like here, and then black jeans, like skinny jeans, that went down the legs. Oh gosh, why is this so hard? I'm just gonna use a curve tool. And then just go sort of like this. All right. And then I'm just gonna do black shoes here. Probably. Maybe I'll do like gold shoes or something. Let's see, the tips are too pointy. All right, that actually doesn't look half bad. Let me clean up these lines a little bit. And I'm also going to make it so that the shirt kind of goes a little bit over the pants. Like so. There. All right, now here's where things get interesting. It is prop time. So in this hand, I'm going to be holding something. And I know at least one of you who was in the chat recently may freak out a little once you put two and two together. So you know what I'm just gonna do, because I'm feeling lazy, I'm just gonna do a rectangle and skew it. So yeah, in this hand, though I guess the hand won't be visible because it's gonna be holding this up. Or maybe it'll be a little bit under here. Like so. There we go. That'll work. So I do feel like it has to be more like that. There. This is, for those of you who couldn't tell, a laptop. And some of you may already know where I'm going with this. But to the rest of you, you'll see in a couple minutes. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. How would Bill be possessed by something? You tell me, Coral. It was your idea. Thank you, Daisy. Oh, I'm sorry too, Cypher. I didn't realize. I have a tendency to take things literally when I shouldn't. Your character is the embodiment of sin. And bite them and like a snake. That's interesting. I'm just gonna say something based on the chat so far. I'm just gonna say that the Gravity Falls fandom has always been really good at solving mysteries. Alright, so this other hand is gonna be like balled up into a fist. I'm going to make a fist for reference. This is the left hand. But yeah, so the thumb points. But I'm going to use the right hand for reference because of the angle. Alright. So it kind of goes up diagonally. Sort of like this, alright. And then we've got the fingers going up like this. And then the thumb crossed over here. I'm gonna make these a bit squarer. And let's see, then we've got this part of the hand coming out here. So yeah, and I made it the thumb is on top. Let me just grab this real quick just to see. And yeah, this is the wrong way. The thumb should be facing inward. And then let me tilt it this way actually. All right. The fingers don't really look good, but I honestly don't really care. Then this will come out here at the top. I'm gonna make the thumb a little wider. Alright, that's good enough. So then this portion is going to be, I think, yeah, it looks better if I just erase this. There we go. This portion's going to be a hammer. I actually have to look up a reference for a hammer. Maybe Bill bent the fingers. Maybe. If your character is able to possess the axolotl, you need to nerf them. I'm sorry, but you need to nerf your character. I'm just gonna look up a reference of a hammer real quick, because for some reason I can't remember off the top of my head what it looks like. I'm gonna get like a stock image. Oh, there's even like stock images of people holding hammers. Alright, I'll take one of those then. Alright. Boom. Oh gosh, this is gigantic. Hold on, let me scale this down. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'm holding it correctly, but you know what? Honestly, just screw it. I'm gonna leave it like this because I hate drawing hands and I don't want to redraw it. Okay. So, the hammer... Wait, is there anything even on this layer? Oh, the laptop. Okay, I'll leave it then. I'm starting to get to the point where, like, I'm getting confused by all these layers. There's nothing on this layer, so... Oh, no, wait, yeah, the computer. Okay, let me just merge this down here. so I stop getting confused. All right, now to draw the hammer. There's gonna be this part that goes back here. Actually, no, it's gonna go the other way. This part goes this way, and the hammer is gonna be aimed at my own face. Now, just to be clear, this is not what happened that in the real life nosebleeds. This is not what happened, but we're gonna do some storytelling here, and we are going to say that Bill just broke my nose and is very happy about it because he's Bill Cipher. He loves causing pain and chaos. Anyway, this needs to be a bit wider, I think. And then I'll do some curves going like this. Oops. Hold on. There. This part needs to be longer and narrower. There. Alright, now all that's left to add are the outfit details, so I think I can disable that initial sketch layer now. Wait. I need like the shirt collar here. Okay, so there's gonna be like rhinestones on the tailcoat. But I think I can use one of these tools, like maybe the glitter tool. Yeah, definitely. But I'll do that after I color. So I'll leave that alone for now. And then the other thing we've got are these little like almost like polka dots and zigzags on the hat. So I'm gonna start by adding these zigzags to the brim of the hat. Alright. And then we've also got these like polka dots, so I'm just gonna do like a row of these things. Make it a little taller. There. And I'm just going to duplicate this a bunch of times because I don't want to draw so many circles. There. And I think it's about coloring time. Let me just clean up the lines a little bit. If the hands look off, we can just say that Bill broke a few fingers as well. Alright, finally coloring time. I'm gonna start with black. So yeah, I'm gonna put white here on the screen. I'll do like gray, like some different grays for the hammer. I'll do like a wooden sort of light brown for the hands. I'm gonna make this a bit darker too, actually. There. Now I'm gonna do the dark brown for my hair. Actually, I could literally just color pick my hair. I don't know, it looks kind of... I don't think it's picking it up accurately. I think because, like, in the photo, it looks darker than it is actually. Or at least, like, less saturated. Like, it is pretty dark, but I feel like it isn't, like, that sort of ashy color. It's more like this. And then I'll do that for the back. And just for funsies, I'm going to color pick the blood right from here. So yeah, we'll go with this. Actual color of my blood. There we go. I'm also gonna do like the white for the smile. Just like this huge, kind of like uncanny grin. I'll just leave it like that actually. Yeah, I think. Okay, that'll work. Now we need the yellow for the eyes. I'll make them a very bright yellow to emphasize them. There we go. I'll color pick my skin. Wait, that looks a bit too pink. Hold on. Why does my skin look so pink in that image? I'll go to this one instead. Now it's even worse. I swear my skin is not that pink. It's just the lighting. Yeah, it's not that pink. I'm gonna just bring it up here a little. It is pretty pale though. I think it's maybe more like this. A little less saturated. Okay, I think that'll work. And then for the shading, all right, now I'm gonna make the tail coat gold instead of silver like it was originally, because I feel that it'll fit Bill better this way, because like black and gold are like his sort of like signature colors. And I think I'm actually gonna make the shoes gold as well. Wait, this shoe needs more perspective. Yeah, gold shoes, why not? So now I'm gonna also add some gold up here. There. All right. Now, what I'm gonna do is make another layer real quick. Put some black and fill it in to get rid of like the gaps like you were seeing in the hat. See, this is before, after, so there we go. And I'm going to duplicate this layer in case I want to add a shadow. Oh, yes, I do want to add a shadow. Like so. Let me move these two up a little bit. I feel like this actually has to go up properly so that it's like sort of being cast on the wall. There we go. Now to sort of displace it a little bit. There. And let's see if I can do a little more of a tilt. Again, so that it looks kind of like a tiptoes. There we go. And I'm actually going to bring the shadow opacity down a bit more so that it doesn't take the attention away from the main image. Let's see. Sin can regenerate. Wait, hold on, let me see. Sorry I didn't see you leave, Salem. I guess you're watching this from the future then. I hope you're having a good tomorrow. Yes, pain is hilarious. I don't know. I tried to do a Bill Cipher impression, but I have to do warm-ups first. I can do it, I swear. It's just I gotta do the warm-ups. Like I have to like play his voice and then sync my voice to it, and it's a whole process. Do you reckon Bill plays Roblox and bullies kids on Adopt Me? Probably, because like people have done like Flamingo as Bill Cipher videos, and that's pretty much what happens in those videos. And it feels canon compliant. Let's see. The Sin's only weakness is water and being crushed. The millions. He's gonna try to possess the axolotl. That would be crazy. If someone possessed the axolotl, that could literally be the end of the multiverse. Thank you, Cypher, for the comment about how I duplicate the patterns. I mean, like, work smarter, not harder, right? Yeah, but Coral, I think your character is, like, really, 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 really overpowered. Like, holy crap. Bill broke the nose and fingers. Yes. Black is your favorite color. My favorite color is blue. But in terms of clothing, I mostly wear black because black goes with everything. I just realized I forgot the tailcoat part, the tail part of the tailcoat. So I'm going to add that in really quick once I'm caught up with the chat. And yeah, hands are really hard to draw. Yeah, Bill did really injure Dipper's body between the fork and the falling down the stairs and the slamming his arm into the drawer, and it was just crazy. B-movie reference. Oh my gosh. I did not realize that there was a conversation about the B-movie happening while I was coloring. That's funny. I'm kind of trying. It's kind of funny how, like, based on the chat, I can see what part of the coloring I was at. Like you were talking about the B movie, and then all of a sudden somebody brought up the gold shoes. And yeah, now honestly, now that you've brought it up, I can't unsee it. Bill Cipher has the same color scheme as Barry B. Benson. And thanks to you all, I will never be able to unsee that. Yellow's your favorite color? Yellow is a good color. It's one of my favorites too. Every time you go out in public, you dress up how Mabel would. That's cool. Um, I feel like I can't really do that because I'm, like, depressed, and also I can't wear sweaters because I overheat easily, but good for you. Bill Cipher. I mean, I'd imagine that Bill Cipher possessed a bee at some point, maybe several. Like, I can imagine Bill possessing, like, a bunch of bees and killing them to spell out I love you on Ford's doorstep. Um, Flamingo, you're a system. And you have a bill in your system. That's interesting because somebody else in the Thick of Bill comment section is also a system with a bill in it. That seems to be a very common phenomenon. Um, Hi, balloons. Oh, you wear shirts like that Mabel would wear? That's cool. Bilford Cannon, Alex Hirsch came to your house and told me. Yeah, Bilford is canon. Except it was Bill himself who told me. By the way, are you sure that it was really Alex Hirsch who came to your house? Because I have a feeling that it may have actually been Bill possessing Alex. Because, Bill has a habit of possessing Alex. So, with that in mind, maybe you weren't actually talking to Alex, but rather Bill. You know? Alright, so I'm just gonna keep this simple. I'm gonna have it be like, sort of like this. There we go. And merge. I don't like how it blends in with the legs like that. I was gonna have it be like gold on the outside, black on the inside. But I feel like my line art isn't really suited for that. Because then it's gonna lose the shape of the leg. So let me go back. Also, it has to start a bit lower. It has to start like, oops, wrong color. It has to start like here. And that's going a bit too long, I think. Alright, so like this. Oops. And connecting across. And I'm just gonna make this whole thing gold, but I'm going to make it like so. Alright, there we go. So now we actually have the tail coat, which will just be gold on both sides so that this doesn't have composition problems. Alright, next up is the glitter. let's see. Oh, that's a lot of glitter. Wait, I have an idea. Let me just take like a really big. Okay, let me see. So it seems like the for like the longer you hold down, the more glitter appears. All right. That should be good for this part. Look at all that glitter. Nice. And then here I'm gonna do it in this sort of darker version. Alright. Look at that. Now there is a glittering tailcoat. And let's make the shoes glitter too. So you know what? Let's see. We'll get some glitter in the shoes and maybe even the hat. Though you can't see it as much in the hat, but that's fine. Now I feel like I should make the eyes a bit like more gold maybe. No, that looks too orange. I'm gonna leave it as is. Alright. Let me make a new shadow now that I've actually applied the tail coat. The shadow is going to be sort of like up on the wall. Sort of like this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was probably Bill. Your fan-made character told you. I hate to say it, but if your fan-made character told you, then that's fanon, not canon. The original was silver. You can see it in the reference, but I decided to make it gold instead to match Bill. But anyway, Coral, you don't have to worry because Bilford is canon, even though Bill didn't tell you directly. He did tell a whole bunch of us. He just cannot keep a secret when it comes to his simping. Anyway, your Bill reads the fic of Bill a lot. So now there's 2 Bills reading my fic written by Bill. That's interesting. And he says it's really accurate to how he'd act if he wrote an AO3 fic. Not that he ever has. Interesting. I have gotten a lot of people saying that my portrayal of Bill is really accurate. And I find it really interesting that not one but 2 separate Bill Cipher fictives have told me that my portrayal of Bill is accurate. And you're about to find out why. Alright. Look at all those chickens. Where did that come from? Try making the cape silver. No, I think it looks good this way. What does that mean? Stan is playing as your 20% batter. I don't know what that means. Yep, I did. I'm just very, let's just say I'm very psychically in tune with Bill. All right. Now, let's see. And one more thing I want to do is I kind of want to squish this a little bit because um I looked a little bit lankier than I am in real life. All right. I can remove the references now. All right, now it's time for the finishing touch. So, at least one of you saw this coming. You should be really proud of your Billsona. Oh, thank you. Oh, the glitter reminded. Maybe it was a subconscious script because I used to script that particular vine all the time. So maybe I just sort of like internalized it and didn't realize. Yep. So that's my Billsona. I just gotta add the finishing touch here. Which, some of you already saw coming. See, rasterize, and turn, and I'm also going to change the perspective a little bit. And make this a little bit bigger. I'm gonna go back actually because it looked kind of weird with perspective change. Hold on, let me do this first. Actually, I'm gonna resize it first and then rotate it, and then it shouldn't look as strange. There we go. And now I can merge this down. And it's done. Yep, that's what the computer's for. You found my channel on a different channel called The Book of Bill Release. On a different channel of The Book of Bill Release. Yeah, I'm everywhere when it comes to Bill videos. Like, if you look under a Bill video, there's probably like a greater than 50% chance that I am there in the comments. Like, it's gotten to the point where like people are in like other Bill fans are starting to like recognize me just based on like the fact that I've left a ton of comments under Bill Cipher videos. And yes, Cipher, you did call it. You called it like immediately. Like as soon as I drew the laptop, you called it. Thank you, Daisy. Yeah, I'm under like a lot of different channels. All right, now I have one more surprise for you all. And that's the fact that this is part of an animatic. I don't know if any of you noticed down here, but ooh, what's this down here? It's a timeline! Ooh. So, what I'm gonna do here is this. I'm gonna merge this down. Delete the sketch later. I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna place this into here. And then here goes there. Alright, and now the final thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add like a slow zoom out for this duration. So you know this is a trend and it's usually shown in video form, right? Well, I already finished all of the video except for the Billsona itself. So this is literally the finishing touch of the video. And you are about to be the first people to see the video from beginning to end. And in fact, I haven't even seen the full video from beginning to end yet, because I just drew the last piece of it. So let's take a look. We may need to fix some stuff around. Now let me see, hold on. Overseas, a bunch of third degree in the I'm gonna I think put it to here. Make it go a little faster. Let me see. Overseas, a bunch of third degree in the collection plates been fast. Yeah, that works. Now there is a I see the problem. Hold on. Copy. Paste. Okay. Now. Yeah, that song is what accompanies the trend for the Billsonas. The trend was started by Narami, who's a very skilled animator, who happened to have also become a Gravity Falls fan, which is pretty cool. Yes, I had it planned the whole time, and momentarily you are going to see the extent of which I have planned this. Because I literally have the whole video done now. You just watched me do the last part. Hello, Stitch. So, let me refresh you on how the Billsona trend goes. Typically, it starts with the person or their persona making some sort of deal with Bill Cipher, and that results in Bill possessing them. And I decided to take a little bit of an outside the box approach. Yup, you're getting the first screening, and then I'm literally gonna post it to YouTube right after the stream ends. But y'all get to see it first. So, here's the thing. I based this on a true story, so it's not gonna be the way it is for most of the others, where it's like a direct deal with Bill. Oh, hi, Evelina. You're just in time for the screening of my animatic. You ready, everyone? Because I'm honestly really proud of myself for the idea that I came up with for my take on the Bill possession. Alex Hirsch is a legend. I agree. All right. Here goes. Okay, it's really short, but let me just show you. I'm so excited.
I can hear a lonely operator on the phone. She can't call home. Overseas, the burns a third degree, and the collection plate's been passed and received by me.
And there you have it. What do y'all think? I'll put it here for now so that those of you who are just arriving can see the full image of the Billsona. Thank you, Cypher. Oh, thank you for the little confetti and heart reactions. Whoever's doing that. Thank you, Coral. I'm really glad that you like it. It's been like my little secret project of sorts for the past couple days. Though I did actually preview it in like a Gravity Falls server I'm in, but like I didn't say a word about it on my YouTube channel. So there you go. Surprise. I'm glad you all like it. And now that my video is done, I'm going to end the stream and post this to YouTube as a short. It's actually going to be my first YouTube short in quite a while, but I kind of want to see I want to see if maybe shorts can actually be beneficial to me now that I'm targeting like a fandom that's actually trending. Like, the reason I didn't do them much before was because I feel like shorts kind of get thrown at everyone. So with Ina content, that didn't really work well for my channel. But Gravity Falls, like putting a Gravity Falls short, I feel could actually help grow my channel. So I'm going to give it a try, especially since this is already a trend. Insert Gravity Falls theme song. Well, this would be the weird Mageddon variation, right? You hope I get 1 million views? I'm almost halfway there, actually. My YouTube channel is almost at 500,000 views across all videos. So, it's very much possible. I don't think I'll get 1 million views on one video, but I do think I'll someday reach 1 million across my channel. Anyway, now that we're done here, it's time to wrap up the stream. I hope that you all enjoyed, and hopefully I can start streaming more often, like maybe every weekend. We'll see. No promises though, but hopefully. Alright, bye! Thank you, Cypher. And you're welcome, Daisy.